My name is Anna Louizos. I'm the set and costume designer of School of Rock, the musical. I guess the good thing about doing a musical that's based on something that people are familiar with is there is a great deal of source material. There's a movie, a very, very popular movie, that seems to have really touched the hearts and minds of many people. And the second thing that was very important that was impressed upon me was that Andrew Lloyd Webber felt very strongly that the school needed to feel like a well-established traditional place. So that juxtaposed with this like grungy world of Dewey's both had to be rendered in a very authentic way and a way that felt real. And Andrew and Lawrence, both the composer and the director, said the biggest challenge for this show is that we spend so much time in the classroom that it could be very tedious just sitting in the same location over and over again. So if there's any way we could change the perspective within that room, that would be a huge help. I came up with this idea of using these tracking panels that perform multiple functions. They function as the hallway of the classroom, but they also have changeability because you can shift the positions of them. These are the hallway panels that are used a lot in the travel sequences. And then these can track off when we make a transition into the classroom. And then the actors rotate these, so then they become part of the classroom scene. That's the back wall of the classroom. We built these here at the studio. These little desks, all made by hand. Then we have a scene in the assembly hall where this piece flies in. Andrew felt that he wanted to see the honors boards and trophies and a lot of certificates and something that suggests that achievement was very important in the school. The fact that Dewey is a freeloader and has been like camped out at Ned's apartment has to be very clear on stage. And so one way to create the sense that he's pretty much camped out there is to have all these milk crates filled with his record albums that he's pretty much grouped together, and he's put his mattress on top of it. That's his bedroom. This represents this is the contrast between Dewey's world and the school. One is very staid and established and achievement oriented, and the other one is chaos and mayhem and rock and roll. It's really a treat to get to do the costumes for this show. Obviously, having a private school with kids who wear uniforms made half the cast pretty much covered with the uniforms. And we debated whether we would create the uniforms from scratch, but rather than bother doing that, we just found a uniform that we liked. We really gave Dewey some style of his own, and we wanted to give him a sense that he just throws things on, and his sense of style is whatever he's got that's at the top of the pile, basically. We did a lot of shopping. We shopped for a lot of the stuff. And then Lisa, who's my associate, helped me organize these mood boards so that we could give the impression of what each character has. Every character has their own mood board. And then I did costume sketches for specific costumes for some of the characters. Lisa uses this wonderful tailor who can make shirts. This was an old vintage shirt that we got at a thrift store. The shirt maker provides all these wonderful swatches that we could choose from, so we could actually make a custom shirt that is inspired by these lovely vintage shirts with the pointy collars. And they don't have to be polyester, they can be a nice cotton fabric. So the poor actor who sweats, Alex sweats like crazy, because he's working so hard on stage, it's much more comfortable for him. I love School of Rock, and I love the message of School of Rock, because I think it touches every age range. It's a story of redemption and inspiration. I'm just proud to see people coming to see the show. Something that's in my head, that starts off in my head with a few little scribbles on the paper, ends up being fleshed out, in steel and lights and fabric, and it's up there on stage, and it's pretty exciting to see it.